Good morning. It is the next day, and we are ready to pop these things out of the clamps. Let's see just how flat they stayed. This one actually kicked up a little bit. We'll see if or how problematic that became. A little twist, but it's all right, I think. And I'll put these over here. I should put them over there by the drawer where they're going to go. Glued to the, we are glued to the clamps. That came out really nice, actually. We'll clean up the surface and double check our glue line, but I think we're in great shape for this one. I have a feeling this one's my front. Don't ask me what this is. Okay, you can ask me what this is, but I have yet to actually make use of it. I bought it a long time ago. 8 or 9 years. I've had it a while. Just have yet to use it. I might actually get to on this. The blade's really dull right now, though. Alright. And this one came out nice too. The glue line is okay. And we've got reasonable quality of glue line, and I think we're going to be fine for thickness. So yeah, I think this might be the back. This one's hollering at me to be the front. Right like that. Yeah, I think that'll be the front. So what we'll do is we'll get all these clamps and shit out of the way and scrape some glue lines out real quick. Now we take our bench dogs and come down here and we set like this. Just snug enough. We're just scraping some glue here. Just on this really figured stuff, you definitely want to be careful that you're not real aggressive with it, or it will tear on you. You will not be happy with the tear out. Try to get some of the misaligning down a bit, because there's a bit of glue down in there that I would not mind to be free of. Try another angle here. Oh, no, that's a very light cut. That one is too. No, our aggressive side is the best. I think that was this side. No, not that side. It's this side. There it is. Okay. I'm going to come on this side and come after it. I'm getting a little tearing here. And it'll be very selective slicing. So right before that, I got some tearing going the other direction. So this is why we're going to use the drum sander pretty extensively. There's a lot of chance for tear out here. This stuff is really sensitive. Yeah, right there about. So it's really funny. In fact, I think I'm going to bring you guys in and I'll show you what my challenge is here. Okay, so it's almost impossible to show how something feels when you're working on it, but right here, this grain it wants to be planed or cut this direction, right here. But right here, literally right here, and here's a scale. Can you see the difference? Right here, it wants to go that way. Right here, it wants to go the other way. And that's what happens with highly figured stuff. So we go gently this direction, and it's smooth. But if I did this direction here, can you hear the difference in sound? It's rough. So I have to come back this way right here. And it does help a lot if you shear, if you come at it at its side. But if I go this direction up here, it tears. So that's this very squirrely maple quilted maple grain, and that's just kind of how it happens. You just have to be very careful, and this is the reason we're going to be using the drum sander. Yep, see, I got more tear out there. You see the tear out right here? If I have to go this way, it's bad. If I go this way, it's better. It lays down better, and I can get a smoother edge. So I have to go back and forth all sorts of directions. So we've got this glue here. I was trying to clean some of this glue out because that is going to be mean to the sandpaper. And just try to get it to get the bulk of it out, but I don't think we're going to get the bulk of it out. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the challenge of curly grain. Alright, we're ready for drum sanding now. I'm going to start with the tops, the good stuff, the outer bits. And it's a bit wider than my sander, so I'm going to take it out this way a bit and let things go in the middle. Alright, so finally, it's a very slow process, but we've got our two pretty skins, thick, a 1/16 of an inch, actually a 64th over 1/16. So there's some room for sanding and whatnot when it's out of the glue. But we got it pretty well thicknessed, and they look great. All of the glue lines are very invisible, very tough to find, which is perfect. So I'm pretty pleased. Now we'll do the cores, and hopefully we'll be able to do those a lot faster. I got, what do I have? 6 cores to do. So we'll run those through next. Okay, well, we have 2 lengthwise cores and 2 lengthwise cores on the floor and 4 crosswise cores. So the task is to get them all the same thickness in the 1/16 inch range. Since the grain is running across, I think I'm going to run them through all length, grain going the length direction. It's just easier on the glue joints and simpler. So we'll just start out. I'm going to try to batch this. So we'll start out by finding our thickest bits. There's a thick piece right there. And we'll run the thickest stuff through first and go from there. More sanding. All right, so the trick, I got everything down. to about the right thickness. It's a 128th of an inch thinner in some spots. I think I can live with that. Yeah, it's 128th thinner, slightly thinner in a couple of spots, but I'm okay with this. The trick is in the final pass that's super, super slow. I've set the feed rate to as low as the machine will go, and I ran it through one more at the exact same final setting. Everything is beautiful. It took off that slightly large, slightly under 128th pass, and I couldn't be happier. So now, let's get you positioned so you can see what's next. We got our faces, got all our sheets done really nicely. So we've got the outer faces. So this is the inside facing ply. The grain runs the length of the guitar, and then you've got these two inner plies that go in like so, and then we have an outer face, which is the show side. This is the outside, one of the pretty boards, and that's one piece, one skin, one shell, one front or back. So we're going about choosing our grain direction, which is the show face, which is the good face, and the bad face. Choosing which one's going to be the top, and which one's going to be the back, and I think I've got my choice made up. I'm going to show you this. Really cool. It's all about symmetry. So I'm going to come up here, and we'll get really close. You'll be able to see here. So over on this side, this is the back side. You'll see it. The grain just sort of at the seams, sort of just stops here. It kind of gets cut off. It's not the greatest, but just a 1/16 of an inch further away, and suddenly you get these little globs that are perfect. This little seam looks perfect. This seam is perfect. This seam is perfect. There's a lot of really good. So this one is the best face of all of my chosen faces, of all the faces I have to choose from. So this is the outside. The world is going to see this one. This one's the top. This one will be the back, mostly because there's not a lot of great symmetry on either side. And so this one, it's still gorgeous, but that book match is not as perfect as this one, and we're picking the most perfect. This one is going to look great no matter what we do to it. It's just that's going to look better. So I think the next steps are we're going to set this together, and we're going to get it. I think the next steps are dig out the vacuum bag and get together with some pressing. I think that's next. All right, stay tuned for that. Okay, we are as set up as we're going to get. I'm hemming and hawing here because this is a big one. This is the front. We'll glue the front up first in case anything breaks. If I ruin anything, I still have the alternative for the back piece. And I'm kind of nervous. We've got our pieces out. We're going to roll some glue on. And then it'll go into the bag, just like the last few that we did. So I guess there's no more whining. Time to do. Here we go. Good side, here we go. That's it, that's stuck. Okay, let's get this in the bag. There it goes, it's curling like crazy too. See if I can't figure out a way to align with the center point here. Okay. Let's hope things don't go sliding around too much while we do the baggy bit here. Okay. Now we just need you come this way some, like that. And yeah, that's working. Okay. That's on. Ready? Here goes. Looking all right. Looking all right. Looking okay so far. And we reach center just about perfectly. I'm going to pop that with a mallet real fast, just to make that spike dig in real good. That should help keep things from being lumpy there. And they do seem to, yes. Okay, try to run some air around on here. Seems like we got it pretty good. Looks like it's gonna be all right. And we're holding it pretty well, I think. And it does appear that our seams are aligned reasonably well with the center lines. Yes, okay, so that's good. Symmetrical will be good. And I think we're set. I don't know how long that was. I'll tell you in a second because I'm going to see how long the video was. But that's glued to bagged in 11 minutes, 13 seconds. Okay, fingers are crossed.